Hello. I hear you've had some trouble sleeping. That's all right. The cold can make us all feel a bit restless. And that's why you've called me here into your place of rest. My coils slipping in and filling the space. I feel sleeping with company can help. So, here I am. Let my coils pile around your bed while you get comfortable. While you get comfortable, I'm going to start an exercise that I find gets one in the right frame of mind for what I think will help you sleep. For this exercise, I want you to get into the best sleeping position you can find. Don't put too much pressure on that idea. You don't have to lay on your back with your arms crossed over your chest. You don't have to lay on your stomach with your arms flat at your sides. You don't have to do anything in particular. You just have to do what makes you feel comfortable. What gives you the least amount of effort. Whatever is normal for you is perfect for me. Alright? Alright. So, if you're resting comfortably, if you're not, take a minute. I'll be here. I want you to breathe. I think we forget sometimes to breathe. In and out, to let the world fill us with oxygen, with energy, with life. Even as you sleep, this is so important. I want you to breathe. Fill your lungs as much as is comfortable, and exhale. Don't try to follow any preset instruction. Don't try to match my voice with your breathing. Just breathe in whatever way fills you with whatever energy you need for this. Okay? In and out in whatever rhythm makes you feel comfortable. There you go. Feel the weight of your body pressing down against the mattress. Feel your form pressed against that softness. Feel you. Feel your body. I think in this day and age, with social media being as it is, with so much noise in our ears constantly, we forget to feel our bodies. And I'm quite good at feeling bodies. Speaking of which, to help you feel yourself, I'm going to begin coiling you. That's it. Feel the tip of my tail as it slithers up into your bed, lightly teasing under your ankles, creating a snug, secure coil of warm brown scale. There you go. There you go. Feel it gently touching, combing, coiling around your ankles up to your calves, growing thicker, heavier against you as it climbs. Up to your knees now. A soft, gentle, insistent weight, smooth and textured as it climbs up to your thighs, gently touching, gently stroking, gently exploring the wonder that is you. There you are. There you are. Breathe. Breathe. Feel my coils climbing up over your waist now, just below your belly button. Isn't that cozy? Breathe. Breathe as the cool, smooth weight of my coils slithers its way over your tummy, pinning your arms however you've chosen to lay them. This is not a hold to constrict or confine. This is a hold to comfort. Your comfort is the most important thing here. Feel them slipping slowly up over your chest. Up, up, and up. Over your elbows now. Feel that slow sliding pressure up to your shoulders as the tip of my tail coils and pulls itself against your collarbone, resting there for just a moment as it slowly secures itself around your neck. You feel comforted, secure now in my hold. A light, gentle tightening. There you are. Breathe now. Breathe for a moment in my coils as they hold, caress, and comfort you. Good. Good. Now, since we're all cozy and comfortable, I think what you need is to get away from all of your worries, to get away from all of your concerns. So you and I are going to use my powers to go on a trip together. Won't that be nice? I can see you smiling. That's perfectly alright. Let your body feel relaxed, as now I'm going to begin the hypnosis. Follow my voice. Hear it as it becomes your world. Feel the weight of my coils around your body. Let yourself sink. That weight you felt of your body earlier, let it take you down, down, down. Slip past your conscious awareness into the subconscious comfort of my voice. Feel yourself growing loose, drifting from your form, tethered by my voice and my touch. Breathe. Breathe. I am here now. I am in your ears and around your body. That is all that matters. Let all other thoughts drift away. If you find yourself drifting off from my voice, acknowledge it and gently let me tug you back. A slow tightening of my coils around your mind as my coils situate themselves around your body. Let yourself slip down, down, down. Good. Very good. Now, I'm going to take you somewhere. I want you to imagine in this space that I've created for us that you are sitting on a seat. The chair is made of some smooth, soft material, which, within my coils, I'm sure you're very familiar with that sort of feeling. I want you to imagine you're sitting against this material as the sound of a train slowly fills your ears. The slow, constant rhythm of its great engine, coal-powered, filling your awareness. Now, I want you to open not your eyes, but your mind's eye, to see that you are in a train car, and I am across from you. Of course, being me, I am not only across from you, I am around you. My coils fill the car. Trains are not often made to accommodate Nagas, but you don't mind. In order to have the space I need, you let me settle a thick coil of my body into your lap. You feel the smooth, squishy texture of my belly scales gently shifting ever so often, firm muscles gently flexing, softly tensing against your thighs. I tell you, it's alright to let your hands gently wander over the scaled surface of this coil. You can feel the ridges of my great back, the textures of my warm, diamond-scaled body. It's all right. We're going to a town now. You look out the window. You can see snow-covered mountains and great pine trees. It looks like something off of a postcard, but made real, made present, made here with me. See it as it flows past at a steady, constant rate. The town that I am taking you to is a little hamlet called Kozari. It's one of my favorite places to visit, despite being cold-blooded, which is why I like to bring someone warm with me. We're pulling into the station now. You can see all the hallmarks of a cozy little train station. The great pillars, the awnings, the benches. Within this town, fur folk reside. Animals, mammals, all going about their day-to-day lives, creating a wonderful tableau before you. You can see sheep children running about into candy stores and through shops. The town center is through the station's great gate. You can see the square. There is a massive fountain in the middle, warmed by some magic you don't know, so the water still flows despite the chill in the air. Everyone is wrapped up in cozy outfits, wonderful sweaters and jackets, cowl-necked and hooded, all for the sake of warmth, all perfectly tailored for their occupants. I get up. I let you up as well, after a moment more enjoying your warmth, your hands over my scales. I offer to let you ride me. You find yourself nervous at first, but as my coils crowd in around you, and I tell you it's all right, you let yourself be freer than you might normally. My coils assist you in getting up onto my great back, as I slither from the train and onto the great cobblestones. You wonder if it's cold for me, but no, the cobblestones are warmed by that same magic that keeps the fountain running in this, the dead of winter. Beyond the cobblestone streets, the buildings are German in style, great swooping roofs and lovely architecture, all above a wonderful winter display. You see various creatures plying their trade in the square. A squirrel woman sells bags of popcorn, giving them to happy children who trade small coins for the treat. Beyond this, you can see a woman selling roses, somehow full and red, here in the heart of cold. It seems as though this is an oasis within the cold of winter, a lovely spot of warmth, of love and comfort. That is Kozari. I slither forward towards one of these folk. A large polar bear woman, 12 feet in stature, looms above a large cart that smokes and smells deliciously of chocolate. Her name is Blankina. She wears a lovely scarf above a dress that would be not enough for some people, but her dense fur and ample frame keep her warm even in this outfit. She smiles at us as she hands a hot chocolate to a bat fellow who sips happily and wanders off into the crowd. She's run this stand for years, for at least as long as I can remember, always there with a smile, not in it for any kind of monetary gain, but for the smiles that her drinks bring people. She often gives free hot chocolate to those who look sad or disheartened, always a warm presence, always a lovely splash of life, no matter what time of year you might encounter her. She sees you on my back and notices that you've had some hard days here in winter, and now that you've come to this oasis among the frost, she lifts her great claws to her machine and pressing buttons and flicking switches with a great gout of steam, a warm, delicious smelling cup of cocoa pours into a mug as large as a cereal bowl. She lifts it up, her great claws clinking against the ceramic, and she hands it to you as I turn and lift my coils up so that you'll be at the proper height to receive this gift. You take it. You find that the mug is warm, not at all too hot to handle. In fact, it makes you feel content, this warmth. It smells deliciously of chocolate. You take a sip, and the taste floods your mouth. The warmth flows down your throat, and as it goes into your stomach, you feel it warming your heart as well. You feel light, airy, as though the taste is a sensation beyond just that sense, as though there's something else, something broader, something harder to pinpoint, that fills you with warmth and comfort and bliss. The smile on your face is wide. Blankina chuckles warmly. She says that she hopes you enjoy your time in Kozari, and waves as I slither onwards to visit the rest of the town. Our next stop is one of those lovely German houses with its sloped roofs, its decorative awnings, and a light, frosty coating of snow like powdered sugar on a gingerbread house. The scents coming from this shop in particular are enormously pleasant. You can smell cinnamon like apple pie, fresh laundry, and autumn leaves. As I slither inside, my form fills a good chunk of the rather cozy store. But the owner does not mind. A large skunk woman stands behind the counter, her tail flitting about, scents not unpleasant, but enormously pleasant, issuing forth from the follicles of its fur. She stands towering above you as I let you off of my coils to say hello. This is Yuki. She runs perfumery here in Kozari. Her shop opened just 2 years ago, but has become a favorite of the residents. She can make and conjure any scent you can imagine, any scent that would make you feel most comfortable. Think of a memory, a happy memory. It could be a birthday, a vacation, a special event, or a quiet moment spent in your own company. Think of this moment and think of a smell. As you think, you notice the scent filling your lungs. You notice it wrapping around you and comforting you. You notice a feeling of soft, plush closeness. You come down from your riviere to realize that her great tail has curled around your back and is currently, gently, softly stroking your chest. That scent from your memory issuing forth from that plush expanse as she smiles down at you and says that you've made an absolutely lovely choice. Noticing your blush, she gently pulls back, but not before running the great plume of her tail under your chin and smiling widely. She takes you through the shop, showing you candles and incense, the cubbies that store all of these things in great diamond patterns up along the wall and into the ceiling, where candles sit suspended via magic, issuing their scents down onto those who come into her store to revisit memories, to create new ones. She is a great company as we explore. She shows you new methods, diffusers, scent sticks, scented brooms, all of which are infused with her magic. It's a lovely time here at Yuki's store in Kozari. You ask her how she came to be where she is. She smiles and sits, patting a space next to her. You sit with Yuki, and she curls her tail around your back, the scent from your memory filling your lungs. Here, in this place, with the comforting scents and the warm, cozy glow of the skunk woman next to you, she tells you that she didn't always know that this is what she wanted to do. People often derided her for what she was, and she believed them for a time. She internalized all of the bad things that happened to her, and for a long time she felt listless, lost. Her 20s passed in a rush, a blur, and her 30s almost completely vanished into the void of time as well. She felt as though it was too late to do anything, too late to change, too late to become what she might have otherwise. But then, a friend came to her and told her it's never too late to change, to decide to be happy, to change the things in your life that aren't going your way, to make an effort, to go out and fix what might be holding you back, to do what you can with what you can. And so, she pulled herself from this slump. She sought help. She got help. And after a few years of self-care and a little bit of hard work, she found herself here with this cozy store where she can see others who might be in need of a warm hug, a smell to bring back memories, and she can help them perhaps come to where she is now. And that's all she could ever want. She gently enfolds you in her great arms and her great tail. You feel the warm scent of 1,000 comfortable winters wrapping around you. You enjoy this sensation for a while before she finally lets you go. She gives you a candle, scented with your memory, as a parting gift, waving as you climb onto my back again, and we slither off to our next destination. We go to the Cloudkeeper's Inn, here in Kazari. Behind the counter is an enormous Samoyed. His name is Cloud, and that is because his dense, fluffy body resembles a fluffy cumulonimbus floating gently through the air. He is an enormous canine, his arms thicker around than bread boxes, his dense fluff jutting out the sides of his cozy winter overalls, his ears framing the sides of a winter hat. He smiles, a curled tail wagging behind him, taking dense hips to and fro behind the counter, happy to see us as we slither up. He says that you're new to Kozari, knowing you immediately as someone who's come to visit in a time of trial and tribulation, come to rest, as is his specialty. He says that he'll give you a tour before showing you to our room. You find an enormous paw pressed against your back, enough to cover you from your shoulder blades to just above the curve of your hips, as he gently gives a warm, gentle rub to assure you that anything that you want is at this inn's command. We follow him as he takes us through his inn. The entire place seems spun from a cozy dream. There are reading nooks with great bean bags the size of cars, in which furs of various sizes sit nestled and comfortable, reading books from a great library with shelves the size of tree trunks. There are ladders stretching up into the sky as the light from the winter evening trickles in, augmented by lamps here, there, everywhere, casting a warm glow over the scene. He shows us all of the different places where you might sit a moment in quiet contemplation, where you might find a favorite book, an old story that might give you comfort and solace in this, the cold times of the year. There's a spa at the back of the inn, run by a wonderfully large ram. They stand, a pillar of fluff to rival Cloud himself. Talented hands running over backs, rubbing out the cold aches of various guests. He allows people to hug him if they want, sinking deeply into his wool. You see a squirrel walk up to him and almost vanish into the pillowy fluff of his body as he enfolds them, and they're vanished from sight. After this, he takes us back to the center of the inn, and through a little doorway to see what warms this wonderful place. The furnace is kept by a massive dragoness. Her scales are done up in shades of blue and green, an aurora borealis of a being. Her great nose is taller than you are as she looks at us in the archway. She smiles and blows a slow jet of blue-green flame into the great machine that powers the warmth of the inn. She turns to you and welcomes you here to rest, to replenish, to recover. Her tail curls around and she lets you sit on it, like a bench, but with a heartbeat, with a touch, with a burden of care that you feel as love and affection for all who enjoy her warmth. She reads you the way I sometimes do, and you feel she is an empath. She tells you that things are all right, that all you need right now in this moment is a good, long rest. Nothing more, nothing less. What will happen in the future will happen in the future. What has happened in the past has happened in the past. What you need in the present is to sleep, to rest, to recover, to replenish. She smiles, and with her great claws, picks up some coal from the side of the furnace. With her great claws, she compresses it, squeezes it down, and breathes a great gout of flame. The mixture of these two things makes a sound like a great chime before her claws open to reveal a crystalline snowflake of diamond for you. She hands you this great diamond and gives you a little wink. She says that this object will allow you to return here to Kozari whenever you need, and that she will be here to warm the inn whenever you want. This in hand, another gift from Kozari, along with the hot chocolate long finished, the candle of memories, and the warm hand of Cloud on your back, we are led upstairs to the room for you and for me. Cloud gives you a hug. You feel once more the warmth and bliss of the town enfolding you before he hands you a golden key, gives me a wave, and goes out the door, leaving us alone in a massive room done up in warm shades of green and brown, the kind of shades present here in winter to remind you that even in spots of cold, there are spots of warmth. In the center of the room is a massive bed. It is lain slightly into the floor because they know that's easier on me, a Naga. My coils have kept their distance for the most part, letting you ride them, helping you here and there, fetching things off high shelves, but mostly letting you explore to your heart's content. Now, after being in the slight chill of Kozari, they wish to hold something warm. You. They crowd around you, thick, needy lengths of scale, pushing and pressing like pleased cats against your hands, here, there, everywhere, playfully herding you towards bed as I slither up myself and prepare for rest. Soon, you find yourself swaddled completely, from your toes to your cheeks, in enormous lengths of my body, a living weighted blanket, just for you, as I pull you close and drape my arms around your coiled cocoon. I ask if you've enjoyed your evening in Kozari, and you find you have. I'm glad. My coils squeeze gently around you as I close my eyes and ask you do the same. You've been tuckered out by your trip, your time, and now rest has come. Close your eyes, dear one, and think of your journey here, of the train, the station, the hot chocolate, the candle, the warm hugs, the crystal snowflake, the key to this room and my warm, encompassing presence. Drift now and let yourself sleep, and if you need to, we can visit again anytime.